Hi, Mark Reedy here. In this video I'm going to show you real quickly how we can keep track of the tire wear. And this is sent to me by one of our customers, and they have this form, that sort of a generic form they fill out, and it keeps track of their tire wear and stuff. And so there's a few other items in here that could be included in like an inspection. And you could do the tire wear in an inspection, like the 90-day or 365-day inspection. You could add those items and then actually put the wear amount over in the notes next to the actual area where you have the data here, which is hard-coded in. And then over on the right, you could put in the notes what you found there as far as the wear goes. Now, that'd be one way to do it. But another way to do it would be to put it into a work order template, and I'm going to show you how I did that real quick right here. So on this piece of equipment I added a work order, and I just called it a generic name, sort of maintenance/inspection. And down here in the detailed description you can see I just put check tire wear, and it's supposed to be. And then, so we have our items there that you can go ahead and put in a numeric value there and just fill that in for each of those tires. I also added some of those other items, a few other items from that printout here, stuff down here at the bottom. So you could add whatever you want into this. And then once I've got it kind of the way I want it, as far as the way it looks and stuff, then what I don't want to do is go ahead and you're going to save it once to that piece of equipment, right, without filling in the actual 30-second figures there. And so we would save it, and then once it's saved, then the other thing I did was I saved it as a template. So to save it as a template, you click on Save as Template, and you give it a name. I gave it the name Maintenance Inspection. So all you do is give it a name. Once it's given a name, then it's saved as a template. You can reuse it over and over again. It'll fill this information in down below over for you. So let me cancel that. Go ahead and save and close out of that. Now we'll go to another piece of equipment, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to, just sort of show you a sort of a workflow that you might want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the loop service tab here and just choose a loop service, and we'll put in a mileage. We'll just say no to that, and just put my name in there. Then we'll just check off whatever items we did on this loop service. And then down here in the other notes, you could put in other items that you might have worked on, but we can also say, see work order for more details, right? And then what I'm going to do is click on the work order button here to create a work order out of this loop service. So I'm going to click on that, and you can see it fills in all of the loop service information that I checked off already. And we're going to use a template, but the way that TATEMS works right now is when we try to use a template on this information that's pre-filled in, you're going to get an error message, which we will work on and get fixed for the next version. But in the meantime, what you can do here is we can just highlight this, and we're going to cut this out of here. All right, so it's empty now. So now I'm going to use that template, and we called it Maintenance Inspection. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and you can see it fills in all that information that I had from the other work order. And so we can reuse it over and over again. Now the other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and move this down a couple of notches. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a right click, and I'm going to paste in that information that I cut out a second ago with all of the loop service details. So the loop service details are in here now, and then if we go down farther, we can see all of the other extra information that we want to track for that loop service. All right, so you can use that generically if you want to, or you could do specific ones for different equipment if you have different needs of what you might want to do, and create a template for those. Okay, and then once you've got everything saved in the work order the way you want it, then you can go ahead and save and close that work order. It brings you back to the loop service screen. And now at some point in the future, if you want to go back and see that work order for that particular loop service, you just click on the work order button there, and it will bring up that exact same work order, and you can see down here the tire wear is notated and the other items are notated, and any other details you might have put in there are all notated for you. Alrighty, and the other thing you might want to do or think about doing here is on the short description, once you've used the template, you might want to just change that to match the lube service type that it was based upon. So you could mark it in this case as 5,000 mile dry service. All right, so hopefully that's helpful for you. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one. Take care.